Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Kateryna and this is Marshall. We make English lessons on our YouTube channel. I am a Ukrainian Canadian. I currently live in Toronto and I also teach private English lessons online over Zoom. So if you're looking for a teacher to help you learn English or to practice conversation, please make sure that you check out my website. It will be linked in the description of this video. Make sure to also check out the free handout that I made, which goes along with this video. You'll find the link for it in the description as well. Just click the link, you can download the handout or print it out. It will have all of the phrases and vocabulary from today's lesson, as well as some exercises you can do to practice. In today's lesson, you will learn helpful phrases and vocabulary for the restaurant. I love dining out and going out to restaurants. It's so much fun to try new cuisines, new dishes. If you enjoy dining out too, then you'll definitely find this lesson very helpful. So without further ado, let's begin. Conversation at the restaurant. I will walk you through the whole experience from beginning to end, arriving at the restaurant, seating, ordering your food, and finally paying for your bill. Before you go to the restaurant, you might want to call them to make a reservation. If it's a popular restaurant, or if it's the weekend or a Friday night and it's just a good night to go out, it might be really busy there. So give them a call and make a reservation a couple days before. Hello, I'm calling to make a reservation for 2 people. Say the date and the time. For Friday night, please, for 8 o'clock. So the 3 important pieces of information: how many people, what time, and what date. That way, when you arrive at the restaurant, they will have a table ready for you, so you don't have to wait. When you arrive at the restaurant, you will be greeted first. You can say, "Hello, how are you today?" You will then be asked if you have a reservation. Do you have a reservation today? You can say, "Yes, I have a reservation under the name Kateryna." If you don't have one, you can say, "No, we don't have a reservation today. Do you have space for 2?" You can also say, "Can we get a table for how many people? Can we get a table for 4, please? Do you have room for 4 today?" There are 2 common ways to ask for how many people are in your group. You can say, "A table for 4, please." You can also refer to your group as a party. A party of 4. So what does this actually sound like in conversation? "Hello, we'd like to get a table for 2, please." "Hi there, a party of 6. The next step is going to sit down. Usually the host will choose the table for you. If it's busy, they might only have a couple of tables available, so they will just put you wherever they can, but sometimes you can ask and make a special request. Restaurants have different kinds of seating. They can have seating by the bar, in the dining room where you can have regular tables and chairs, or you can have the booth. So this is a great time for you to ask if you have a special request for where you want to sit. Can we be seated by the window? Can we be seated by the fireplace? I'm using this phrase, "can we be seated by," if I want to sit beside something particular. Do you have a small baby or child with you? This is a great time to ask for a high chair. Can we get a high chair, please? After you're seated, the waiter or waitress will come by and give you the menu. They usually introduce themselves, what their name is, and they say they will be taking care of you today. Sometimes they also mention the chef specials. So you'll have your menu with all the regular items on it, but restaurants sometimes offer chef specials. The specials tend to be something really fancy that's not regularly on the menu, like octopus, for example, or a really nice beef steak. They can also be seasonal, so they're going along with the seasons in that country where the restaurant is. So here in Canada, we have 4 distinct seasons: winter, spring, summer, and fall. So chef specials can be seasonal. In the summer, it could be something like a salad with berries, and in the winter, it might be something more hearty, like a stew. Before placing your order for food, the waiter or waitress will ask you what you want to drink. So the first step of the process is ordering your drinks or beverages. I'll have a water, please. Can I have an orange juice? You can always ask for more time if you need a couple of minutes to decide. Can we have a minute to look over the menu, please? The food items on the menu are usually organized with appetizers and main courses. If you order an appetizer, it will come first, followed by your main dish. Sometimes I order the appetizer as a main dish, so I ask for this to be brought out with the other main dishes. I will be having the calamari as my main tonight, so can you bring that out with the other main dishes, please? You don't want to get your appetizer first and everyone else is waiting, and then you'll have nothing to eat when the rest of the food comes out. So if you're ordering an appetizer as a main dish, make sure you tell the server. To order your food, here are 2 helpful phrases. You can say, I'd like to order the, and then say the name of the item. We tend to say the before the name of the food item on the menu, as it is a specific food item we're talking about and there's only one of it on the menu. I'll have the chicken fingers, please, and he'll have the fettuccine alfredo. You can also phrase it as a question. Can we have the Caesar salad and the spaghetti and meatballs? If the waiter comes to take your order and you're not ready yet, you can say, can I have a minute, please? We still need a minute to think about it. Thank you. When you're ordering, it's a really great time to ask for recommendations or substitutions. Recommendations are something that the waiter or waitress can tell you is really good or really popular at the restaurant. I'm having a hard time deciding. Can you recommend something, please? I really enjoy chicken. Which chicken dish would you recommend? Substitutions are taking out something from the recipe. Is there an ingredient in the dish that you don't like, or maybe you're allergic to it? You can ask to remove it or to substitute for something else. Allergies are more serious because it's possible that the food has come in contact with something else in the dish. Make sure you tell your waiter or waitress if you have any allergies. I'm allergic to soy. Can you recommend a dish that doesn't have any soy? I'm allergic to peanuts. Can you recommend a dish that is nut-free? Nut-free. Adding the word free at the end, it means there are no nuts in the dish. For example, dairy-free. If a dish is dairy-free, it's not going to have any dairy products. This could be like milk, butter, or cheese. If you are ordering certain cuts of meat, for example, a beef steak, you will be asked, how would you like that cooked? Generally for steak, you can order it from rare all the way to well done or somewhere in the middle, medium. You can also choose in the middle of the options, medium rare, medium well done. So the steak will be cooked according to your preference. Asking for something to be well done means it's gonna be cooked a little bit more than the usual recipe. This is very common to ask for pizza. Can I have my pizza well done, please? So the chef will cook the pizza a little bit more. It will be more crispy and cooked a little longer. Next, I'd like to share 2 important vocabulary words that might come up on the menu, and it's very useful to know this information. First is the soup du jour. This is actually French for soup of the day, and the soup of the day tends to change. On the menu, it will usually say, ask the server what is today's soup of the day. So you can definitely ask them, what is today's soup du jour? Today's soup is a vegetable lentil. Oh, amazing. I'll have that, please. Another helpful word to know about ordering salads is dressing. The word dressing, it has nothing to do with getting dressed with like clothing. So this is not clothing. This is actually the sauce that goes on the salad. This is called dressing. And when you're ordering a salad, you might be asked what kind of dressing you like. Some common ones are like a simple olive oil and vinegar, balsamic, ranch, Caesar, and often restaurants will have a house dressing. What that means is it's their own special recipe. If you order the house dressing, it's going to be different at every restaurant because they all have their own unique recipe. So you can take a chance. I usually order the house dressing because I like to just try something new. It's usually something unique. It might have like orange zest in it. So it's definitely worth it to order the house dressing, try something a little bit different. After you finish your food, the waiter or waitress might ask you if you'd like some dessert. Any room for dessert tonight? Do you have any space in your stomach? That's actually what they're asking, if you have any room. Is there any space left to have some dessert? You can say, no thank you, we're okay for today. Or you can ask to see the menu. Can we see the dessert menu, please? So when you've finished eating, you cannot have any more and you're ready to go home, you can ask for your bill. Sometimes the server will come by and ask you if you are ready for the bill, but sometimes you need to just wave them over. Just like wave your hand, they will see you and come over. We are done. Can we get the bill, please? That was delicious. Can I get the bill? We are ready for the bill. Another way to ask for this is to settle your bill. Settling your bill means you're ready to pay for it. We'd like to settle the bill, please. If you have some food left over, don't be shy to ask for it to go. Some restaurants will pack it up for you themselves in a box or a container, and some restaurants will bring the box out for you. So you can just ask for a to-go container. I cannot have any more. Can I please take the rest to go? So this concludes our lesson today, all about ordering food at the restaurant. I hope that you have learned some helpful phrases and vocabulary that you can use next time you are dining out. If you'd like to see more of my content, make sure you subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss another English lesson. You can also follow me on Instagram, where you will find more materials about learning English, and you'll also find photos of my life here in Canada. And lastly, if you're looking for an English teacher, I teach online private English lessons. So for more information about that, make sure you check out my website in the description of this video. And again, thank you so much for watching, guys. See you next time. Bye. What you looking at, buddy? What are you looking at, buddy?